And here we have the challenger making the walk. Of course, it is none other than Mitchell, the Koori kid, Birkett. Mitchell training out of All Sorts in Wyong, and very excited to see what he can bring to the table here and what problems he can present to the Jiu-Jitsu ace, our current champion, Stewart Nicoll.
Yeah, that's correct. The Koori kid we've got here. So he's had 6 fights in total. This is going to be his 3rd fight as a pro. 2 wins. And what we're looking from this point here, sorry, his 4th fight as a pro. So what we've got here is he's clearly a very, very good jiu-jitsu practitioner. He's a purple belt, but he has 3 wins by submission. He certainly knows what he's doing when he gets there. I've actually watched a few of his fights. He's got quite a good style of Muay Thai, so he knows how to strike, and that I think is going to be the difference today. Is his jiu-jitsu up to the standard that is Stewart Nicoll, and can Stewie handle the strikes coming at him? Interesting test here.
And now enter our champion, Stewart Nicoll, born in Honiara in the Solomon Islands, now residing and training out of Higgins MMA. So Stewart, of course, winning the belt at XFC Gladstone, taking home a submission victory in the 3rd round over Ryan Robertson. Now, we spoke earlier in the night about some fighters being so talented, they actually skip the amateur ranks, and Stewart Nicoll falls into that category. Not only did he jump straight into the professional ranks, but he jumped onto one of the biggest promotions in the world in ACB and got a 1st round rear naked choke victory.
That's correct. He had that rear naked choke against Darren Haven. I was actually cage side for his fight against Ryan Ruthless Robinson, and that was a beautiful fight to watch. There was so much technicality in that. 2 excellent submission artists at their best. And what I really want to see from this point here is how does Mitch, the Koori kid, throw up differences for Stewart Nicoll. But once again, these guys both come from great gyms. Higgins MMA for Stewart Nicoll. Some of his training partners being Dan Higgins, Steve Compton, Damian Brown, Ben 10, Matt Sandon, Elliot Compton.
So ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived at our main event of the evening. Fight number 14 will be for the professional XFC Flyweight Championship and contested over 3 5-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 56.25 kilos and trained out of All Sorts Wyong. He holds a professional record of 2 wins and 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the challenger, Michael, the Koori Kid Birkett. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 56.55 kilos and trains out of Higgins MMA, holding an undefeated professional record of 2 wins and 0 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed XFC Flyweight Champion, Stewart Nicoll.
I'm really looking forward to this. So Stewart Nicoll has said...
Protect yourself at all times, listen to my instructions at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Come out fighting.
So this fight will be contested over 5 5-minute rounds. So when the action begins, your referee in charge, Thomas Churchill.
So what I'm looking forward to here, Stewart Nicoll has said he's going to be working on his improvements, is striking, getting angles, and being more patient on the takedowns. And the Koori kid, what he's working on is his stand-up. So both these guys are working their stand-up. Beautiful overhand right.
Oh, armbar attempt here from the Koori kid.
We mentioned that takedown defense of, I'm just going to pick you up and throw you. Beautiful work here. Good to see they both got some skill and they're utilizing it, everything here. So what you see is a double overhook here by the Corey kid. And Stewie's able to get his legs loose. He's almost into a side control.
And here we are. Looks like he's got an arm stapled, both arms trapped in a mounted crucifix position here. The jiu-jitsu of Stewart Nicoll cannot be overstated. This man is one of the most talented black belts Australia has to offer. And some huge shots raining down here in the mounted crucifix position. Mitchell Birkett doing everything he can to try and stay alive.
He needs to do something here, otherwise Churchill will stop this if he doesn't be able to defend himself. But it's a beautiful crucifix.
Oh, inverted triangle attempt here as well. Well, some very early adversity here, and there's the tap. Wow! Stewart Nicoll remains the XFC flyweight champion by way of inverted triangle.
I love that move. That is an amazing move. Beautiful sign of respect at the end.
So ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 18 seconds of round number 1, declaring your winner by submission due to an inverted triangle choke, and still the undisputed XFC flyweight champion, Stewart Nicoll. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with our still XFC flyweight champion, getting things done in a very impressive fashion. 1 minute and 18 seconds is all it took for you to get the submission here tonight. Getting that early takedown, was that the plan coming into the cage here tonight?
No, it wasn't. I was hoping to stand and bang a little bit for you guys, but I hit that right hand and he sort of just fell over. So I'm not gonna, I was thinking about letting him back up. I was throwing those kicks, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm one of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the flyweight division in the world in MMA. So I have to take it to the ground if he's gonna give it to me, you know. So that wasn't the plan. I was actually hoping to show off some of my striking, work really hard with the boys at Compton's Training Center, and I think I've come a long way. And I was hoping to show that tonight, but hope you guys still enjoyed it.
Yeah, we certainly enjoyed it, and hitting a fairly rare submission. So once again, showing your technicality on the ground. The inverted triangle ended up getting the tap. Is that a submission that you look for quite regularly in your roles?
I really like the crucifix and just doing damage from there, but I just felt like I could do it. I just felt like it was there. The submission was there, so I just took it. My corner was yelling for elbows, but Mitch was actually keeping his head up, so it was hard to get those elbows off, but that's what gives you the triangle as well, having your head off the ground. So I just took the triangle because it was there.
Well, it was a beautiful finish, and like I said, something definitely for the highlight reel. Of course, you've mentioned the team at Compton Training Center, and I know you've got a lot of other people you'd like to thank.
Yes, I do. I have a lot of people to thank. Thank you to my coaches, Dan Higgins, my MMA coach, Dan Higgins. Oh, there he doesn't like the camera too much, but he does a lot behind the scenes. My striking coach as well, Steve Compton, all the boys at Compton Training Center, my jiu-jitsu coach, Fabrice Mendonca. There he is, my man. My sponsors as well. My strength and conditioning coach that I've been working with, Elliot Faulkner from TTC, and my sponsors, Jitsi, Jitsi, CTBS, Tax, and Combat Nutrition, and all my teammates from Bros Martial Arts, Garage Jiu-Jitsu, Compton Training Center, and Base Training Center with Damo. So thank you, Damo, as well. Thank you to Aaron, my cornerman. Shit, there's a lot of people to thank. Thank you for everyone that came out tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's time to celebrate. Let's party.
Well, party you will. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for your winner and still XFC Flyweight Champion, Stewart Nicoll. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you here at XFC 43 tonight. Another phenomenal night inside the Mansfield Tavern. Stewart Nicoll retaining his title in the main event and heading home as still the XFC Flyweight Champion. Don't forget to head over to the XFC Facebook page and like it. And of course, we will be posting some of the content from tonight's incredible night of fights. Until next time, hands up, chin down, let them fly. I'm Daniel Maudsley. We'll see you then.